Do you know how crazy some women were about having Michael Jordan's baby? 5 women once planned to kidnap Michael Jordan and take turns having sex with him until they got pregnant. From 1984 to 1998, women tried extreme methods to date MJ. One woman climbed to the 5th floor to enter Jordan's room for a date. Another, even crazier woman approached Jordan at a bar without wearing underwear. Some woman paid Jordan's teammate $200,000, hoping Dennis Rodman would drug Jordan. Most outrageous of all, 5 women planned to kidnap Jordan and force him to date them. Jordan's bodyguard once revealed that in 1990, at a hotel in Chicago, a woman climbed the outer wall to the 5th floor and knocked on Jordan's window. When Jordan opened the window, the woman jumped into the room and removed all her clothes, crying that she had been waiting for him for 3 years and just wanted to have his child. Another woman quit her high-paying job at a financial firm to get close to Jordan. She spent $500,000 on plastic surgery and chose to work for the Chicago Bulls. She deliberately made seductive gestures in front of Jordan, who, upon discovering this, demanded that the team fire her immediately. The craziest incident happened in 1995 when 5 women planned to kidnap Jordan during his trip to Las Vegas. They rented a van and prepared to hijack Jordan at the airport, then take turns dating him until they got pregnant. Would you pay $800,000 to have sex with Dennis? A woman worth $5 billion begged Dennis to go on a one-night date with her. She was willing to pay $800,000. But Dennis told her, "You'll have to wait in line to date me." It's said that Dennis has a 13-inch penis and 3 testicles. He's the best basketball player in bed. Ever since Madonna leaked nude photos of Dennis Rodman, he's been invited by numerous wealthy women in Chicago. Madonna even said in an interview that the most expensive fluid in the world tree is Dennis's semen. Dating wealthy women is a great job. Dennis can make $200,000 every night. MJ once said, "Dennis has a notebook with the dates and names of his dates for the month. He records his earnings in it. His most he's ever made is $15,000, $100,000. To make himself stronger, Dennis often ate raw beef. Every night before a date, he would eat a piece of raw beef. In 1997, another unforgettable event occurred. After that incident, Dennis never dated a woman again. That time, he was on a date with an 87-year-old wealthy woman. That night, they had a wild time. The woman had also taken illegal drugs. The accident happened at 1 a.m. The woman died in her bed from excessive excitement. Dennis didn't realize she was dead. 30 minutes later, Dennis called the police. From that day on, Dennis never dated a strange woman again. He was afraid of encountering such a thing again. He donated all his earnings to charity. He hoped God would forgive him. Why did Dennis stick a revolver in MJ's anus? This was the most exciting game Dennis and MJ had ever played. Everyone at the party was watching them play this game. When the revolver was pulled out, many girls felt nauseous and vomited. After the Bulls won the championship in 1996, Dennis attended a party hosted by MJ. MJ spent $200,000 on a circus performance, but Dennis thought the party was boring. He held up a revolver and said to MJ, "Let's play an exciting game. There's only one bullet in the revolver. I'll stick the revolver in your anus and shoot you. If you win, I'll give you $800,000. To show MJ how to play this game, Danny Dennis loaded a bullet into the gun, then inserted it into his anus and fired. Luckily, Dennis survived. MJ had been drinking heavily that day, and he actually agreed to Rodman's request. They played for hours, and MJ won $1.6 million from Dennis. The next morning, MJ woke up with a sore butt. He suddenly remembered the game he had played the night before. He was trembling with fear. This was the closest he had ever come to death. Furious, MJ kicked open Dennis's door. He picked up a baseball bat and beat him up. Dennis didn't know why MJ was so angry. He said, "I'll give you the money. Why did you hit me?" From that day on, Dennis never attended a party hosted by MJ again.
No wonder Scottie Pippen enjoys sex with 80-year-old women. An experience at 13 changed his sexual orientation. He married his wife to keep it a secret. After Larsa and Scottie divorced, she exposed Scottie Pippen's secret. He said, "Scottie actually knew I was having an affair with MJ's son. He promised me, as long as you don't tell my secret, you can date any stranger." Do you know what happened to Scottie at 13? When he was 12, his father lost his job. Scottie Pippen's family consisted of 22 people. His father's meager salary barely supported them. After his father lost his job, the family's house was foreclosed, forcing them to rent. Scottie, the youngest, shared a bed with his parents, while his older siblings slept on the floor. During those 2 years, Scottie fell in love with sleeping with his mother. Scottie suffered from insomnia and would suffer from sleeplessness after the team lost. In 1990, Scottie dated a 70-year-old woman. That night, he slept soundly. From that day on, Scottie fell in love with this feeling. He often dated older women in secret, but he was afraid reporters would discover his secret, so he announced his marriage to Larsa. Scotty's married life was very carefree. He and his wife, Larsa, had a pact. As long as Larsa kept his secret, Larsa could date any man she wanted, and she could spend Scotty's money. Scotty is now 64 years old. His current girlfriend is an 88-year-old wealthy woman. They are said to have decided to get married on October 1st. Will you bless them?
The affair between Dennis Rodman and MJ's wife has been exposed. Do you know why MJ, Pippen, and Rodman were fighting in the locker room? When Michael Jordan tried to break up the fight, he discovered nude photos of his own wife on Dennis's phone. An enraged MJ joined the brawl. A reporter captured photos of their fight, and MJ's agent paid $9 million in hush money. Otherwise, this incident would have become the biggest joke in NBA history. In 1996, Pippen discovered that his wife was going out shopping every night. But in reality, Larsa was meeting MJ at his mansion for dates. MJ also found out that his girlfriend was frequently going to the gym at night when she was actually meeting Dennis Rodman at hotels. What's even more outrageous is that Rodman had been dating both women. That night, Pippen forgot something and returned to the locker room, only to discover Dennis kissing his wife. An enraged Pippen punched Dennis. "You son of a bitch! How dare you have an affair with my wife?" Just then, MJ walked in with Scottie Pippen's wife in his arms. Pippen grabbed a chair and threw it at Jordan. Jordan picked up a dumbbell and hurled it at Rodman, while Rodman was choking Pippen with a towel. Jordan pointed at Pippen and shouted, "This bastard is sleeping with my girlfriend." Pippen replied, "You've been sleeping with my wife." Rodman laughed and said, "Stop arguing. I've been with both of them." To prevent this scandal from destroying the team, MJ's agent spent $9 million in hush money to ensure both women would keep quiet forever.